New York Times bestselling author and Chicago native Alice Monroe celebrating the release of her novel, How Appropriate, the summer guests here on the first day of summer. Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much, Alice, which was inspired after her own recent hurricane evacuation experiences. She joins us now. Happy summer.
Thank you. It doesn't quite feel like summer yet, but we're getting there.
Well, you're a Chicago native. You get it. Come on.
I do, but this is chilly, I have to admit.
Well, you moved out east decades ago, and you've had so many new experiences out on the East Coast.
Wow.
One of them a couple years ago was a hurricane evacuation for Irma, which inspired this book.
You know, I've evacuated for 20 years, and we stay for Category 1s, and then you start evacuating after that. So for 20 years, I've evacuated. But I really realized that the intensity of the storm is increasing, and now the minute the experts say to leave, I'm packing.
You're gone.
And I'm gone. I'm up in the mountains, and that inspired this novel.
And what about it? What about that process led to what happens in the novel?
Well, this is the most autobiographical book. I went up there to evacuate with my 3 dogs, my 5 canaries, and my grandson's goldfish.
Oh, it's like Noah's Ark. They're getting out of there, yeah.
And I was up at this farm, and equestrians were coming in from Wellington, Florida, from Miami, from Georgia, from South Carolina. So I don't know about riding, but who doesn't love horses?
Right.
Even if you don't own it or ride, you love horses.
The majesticness of it. Yeah.
Absolutely, and the culture. So I was living like the Big Chill for 5 days with these people who became friends and were helping with 250 horses came from Florida. And so I looked at women helping women, mothers, daughters, husbands, wives, dogs. My dog was in heat. It was added to the mayhem.
Right.
And so I realized this is the novel right here. So I wrote about this, a peek into the equestrian world. It's a world of privilege, but also dedication to the horses. And it's sort of quirky characters living together for 5 days. It's drama, it's emotion, and humor.
It's amazing what these sort of circumstances will do, whether it's an evacuation or it's tragedy. But that really tests relationships, but it builds strong new relationships too.
It does. It shows who you really are, and it's like a pressure cooker. When we call it a hurrication.
A hurrication. Okay.
So you're up there and you feel safe, but you're not safe because that big monster's on the shore, and you are. It bubbles up out of you.
Yeah. All right, so we got to talk about, you kind of teased this earlier, the idea of climate change. And, you know, you live on the East Coast, so you experience these hurricanes. Obviously, Hurricane Sandy went up more towards New York and such, but it was such a powerful superstorm. But obviously, the environment's changing, and this has become a passion of yours to talk about environmental issues in your novels.
Well, all my novels, for 20 years, now I have a body of work, and I want my readers to feel what I feel up close and personal and emotional about the species I'm writing about. I bring my readers right there. So you're reading the novel for the people, the stories, but I want people to be aware of what's happening in the environment. And it's changing. Climate change is here.
I think it's happening a lot faster than even the people that believed in it knew it was going to happen, and now is the time to address it.
I'm concerned, and thank you for saying that, because I really believe it's for our children, for young people like you, for our grandchildren. We have to take steps. And it's so big, people are thinking, what can I do?
Yeah.
You can do something every day. Make a choice.
The little things. Got to ask, because one of your novels, The Beach House, turned into a Hallmark movie. What's it like to have words in your brain come onto paper and then to see it on a screen?
It's with Andy McDowell, and I was on the beach. The first scene that I watched was they were doing a turtle nest erupting, which is what I do. I'm a turtle lady on the island. I burst into tears. It was just beyond words.
Really?
I burst into tears.
We have cat ladies in Chicago. We have turtle ladies on the East Coast.
Oh, yeah, we have.
There you go. Alice, I wish we had more time to chat. People can pick up the book wherever books are sold.
The Summer Guests. Yeah.
And it's a great read. I'm going on vacation this next week.
Take it with you.
My producer's already put it in my backpack, so I'm going to be doing that. And if you'd like to meet Mary Alice, take a look at your screen right now, because she'll be in Illinois until Monday at multiple locations. There's some of the Anderson's Bookshop. I love Anderson's.
Yeah, always go to Anderson's.
And the Oak Park Public Library. What a great opportunity.
And the bookstall Winnetka. I love it.
And that's where you're from originally, right?
Yes.
All right, and if you want to purchase The Summer Guest, it's available at Target, Walmart, and select independent stores.